What's up, everyone? It's your boy NornRad89 here, bringing you another video today, and it's going to be a special one as it's subscriber mail day. I have an awesome buddy and friend of the channel, Allie, who's a subscriber as well, of course, and she sent me some really cool films to go over, which really helped me out because this was going to be a year that I knew I wasn't going to be big on physical media this year. There's just a lot of stuff going on in terms of horror conventions and vacations with the family, and there's just a lot of spending money going on this year, so I wasn't going to be big on picking up a lot of physical media this year. So really this helped me out a lot. Thank you so much, Allie. So let's get into the haul of what she sent me for these movies. Roll it. So let's kick this off with Robert Rodriguez's The Faculty, and right here, this is one that's key in my childhood because everybody knows, like, you have those feelings as a teenager, as a student, you think your teachers are from a different planet or they're aliens. This film really takes it to heart. This is kind of a version of Invasion of the Body Snatchers, you know, kind of a loose, little bit of a reboot, remake kind of style of that. This one directed by Robert Rodriguez and written by Kevin Williamson, so really cool right there. There's The Faculty. Let's show off this bad boy. There's your disc. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, The Faculty. Very excited to have that one in the collection. Next up, we have Cobweb, which stars Anthony Starr and Lizzie Kaplan right here. This one with the slipcover, so very excited. This is one of those ones that I'm going to be very interested in returning to because when I first watched it, it was one of those ones that I wish there was a little bit more gore moments in this movie and all that kind of stuff, but I did like the story and there's some good character acting in here. It's just, I wanted a little bit more scares too, but there is an atmosphere with this film and really great performances by the two parents, Anthony Starr and Lizzie Kaplan. I think they do a really good job playing these really creepy kind of parents and stuff. Now we have Cujo, a Stephen King adaptation, which I'm building up my Stephen King list of what I own in terms of adaptations. Going to really help out because on the channel pretty soon I'm going to be doing a top 10 list with one of my buddies where we're going to go over our favorite Stephen King adaptations, and this is going to help out. Like I said, Cujo, I have seen all these films before. None of these are first time watches or anything. It's just these are first time into my collection of owning them. And we have Reanimator right here. Classic, can't go wrong with H.P. Lovecraft's Reanimator. One of the greatest, zombie films and just body horror films in general too. Let's look at the reverse cover art. Boom, 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 because this is an Arrow video release. We got that nice reverse cover art, so another addition to my Arrow video collection. Then we have Scream Factory edition of The Blob. This is the 80s remake right here. Boom, boom, boom. Just a banger of practical effects. This is another one that's up there with Reanimator and John Carpenter's The Thing. These three films, class acts when it comes to practical effects right there. So, and like I said, I was so happy that Allie sent me these because this wasn't going to be a big year for me in terms of physical media collecting because of all the money I was spending in other aspects of life and stuff like that. That I wasn't going to be scooping up a lot this year. Here's Class of 1984, which I believe, this is a Scream Factory release as well. Very, very crazy film. This is directed by Mark L. Lester. He also did Class of 1999 as well, which is a sequel to this film. There's the disc art, and then we have our flip cover art that a lot of people know. That's the redone cover art. I think, this is the redone cover art. Boom, boom, boom. So yeah, Class of 1984. This is a rough watch. This isn't a film for everybody, but this is a good film. This is a really good film. But I do fancy Class of 1999 a little bit better because that one has this sci-fi kind of, Terminator type feel to it. Has a little sci-fi thrown in there, where this is more of a kind of almost high school story, but it's very rough and rugged, kind of, similar to just a very dirty, gritty kind of story like that you get back in the 70s and 80s, those films that you see. That's what this one's more like. Then we have the Crazies remake right here. This isn't the George A. Romero original one. This is the remake with Timothy Olyphant. I believe that's how you say his name. This is a good remake for real. This is one that I don't, and this is 2 discs. This one has 2 discs. There's your digital copy. Boom, boom, boom. No flip art on this one. But yeah, this is a really good movie. For me, this one I like better than the original one. And that's mainly because I was introduced to this one first. So that's another prime example. Another one is probably My Bloody Valentine, the 3D one. I was introduced to that first, and I fancy that one more than the original one as well. So yeah, the Crazies one that I will always champion. So great haul right there. Like I said, the Crazies. Class of 1984. A lot of C's I got this time, which is funny. The Blob. You know, all great films. And like I said, shout out to Allie for sending these to me. Reanimator. Boom, boom, boom. Cujo. And then, of course, we have Cobweb. Nice, awesome, beautiful slip. Feels so nice, too. Love the slips. And then the Faculty right there. So, yeah, great additions to my collection. Can't wait to start watching these. You know, I'm going back to work right now. This is my Monday right now that I'm going back to work today, but I can't wait for my time off and my weekend where I'm going to be soaking up and definitely checking out some of those releases. So, thanks for sticking around with me all for this video. Please like the video. That definitely helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new to the channel and have that notification bell poke so you're notified anytime I drop a video. But most importantly, I want y'all to have a safe and happy day. Peace out.